Hello gentlemen of the internet, it is the Most Wanted here, and today I would like to make a special announcement about the Need for Speed Theories forum. Now some of you might not remember what it is, so let me just refresh your memory on this. The Need for Speed Theories forum was created back around 2013 March, and its sole purpose was to recruit people to form a professional and strictly mature community of people who contributed towards my research within the entire project. And all of the people were credited, and it was just generally really professional looking, and it was really easy to get banned off the site because I was like, I need the best of the best. I don't want bullshit around here. I need the best of the best. And for a while, I actually managed to maintain the best of the best. But once we decided to open the forum up to the public, like it was viewable, but you couldn't just register. You had to email us, wait for a reply, then reply to us again, wait a day or two, and then you would be on the forum. So like actually registering on the forum used to take about a few days, seriously, if not less. Sometimes it was less, but mostly it was a few days actually. And it used to be a huge site that was famous for having fuck tons of information about Need for Speed Theories itself, because that's where most of my earliest videos originate from. Most of my earliest videos were complete group projects, and it was like a bunch of people finding things, and I would summarize them in a video, and that's what made us, what we used to be. But at a certain point, we opened the forum up to the public. Anyone could register. And over the course of 1 year, the entire forum became the exact opposite of what it was supposed to be. It became a childish, cringeworthy, irrelevant forum. Most of the original members even left. Seriously. Like, they couldn't cope with that shit anymore. And towards the end, I was so sad to see what actually happened to the site that I was so proud of. Like, back then I showed this site to everybody, like, guys, this is what I do. This is what I'm proud of. And towards the end, I literally avoided showing the forum. I even stopped linking the forum in descriptions because I was embarrassed about the place, embarrassed about what it became. So I shut the site on the 28th of December in 2014. But I didn't just, shut the thing. I put it in maintenance mode, which means no one can access the site apart from me and a few other staff members who aren't staff members anymore because, yeah. Now let me tell you, since then, all of the information that was on the forum has gone lost. Like, poof, it doesn't exist anymore. And most of the archives, I'm not really sure if there even are archives of the site, but if there are, I don't think they show everything from the site. Now, today, when I was looking at the site, I went back to it after like half a year of not even signing in. And I'm like, fuck, that's a lot of info. And I think that's just one last thing that you guys deserve from me, because I should have considered that putting the site in maintenance mode would just make all this information completely lost. And I knew that some of you guys used to anonymously roam on the forums just looking for, things that we did. So today I decided to open Need for Speed Theories up, the forum. However, it's not completely open. It's a snapshot exhibit version of the last minute of when it was online. So you cannot make posts, you cannot log in anymore, you cannot register, and you basically cannot make changes on this site anymore, just like if you were watching a Wayback Machine snapshot. It's the same thing, except that it's actually alive, but no one can contribute to it. Therefore, it's just an exhibit snapshot version. So let me summarize this for you. You can go on the Need for Speed Theories forum again, but you can only look at the post. And now, you might ask me, what the fuck is the point of that? We have about 10 pages, like 10 times 25 posts, that's like a 250 posts, at least 250 posts about Need for Speed Theory's research in just the open world era. 250 posts, guys. I'm not sure how many of those are actually legitimate. Like, I think about 50% of those are complete bollocks, but they still contain interesting information. Like, I found myself looking back at our shitty own posts, and you can trace the first sites of Panorama City. I can remember it was the Joni who did that. The first fucking genius on the site. There used to be a rank called fucking genius. He was the first fucking genius on the site of the Joni. And he was the first person who pointed at Panorama City and was like, guys, look at that. And it was so cool looking back at that again. Like, this is where we originate from. So you guys can take a look at everything over here. I mean, is there really anything else to explain about it? Not really. I'm still browsing the forums, remembering things, but I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad it's gone, and let me tell you why I'm glad the forum is gone. Especially how it got a proper funeral, and now it's just being resurrected as a snapshot. Because back then I felt responsible for what the people were doing on there. So not in a way that like I am responsible for what has happened to the forum, but I am responsible for what is currently going on there, which means like I'm embarrassed to show this to other people. At the point, like I kind of jumped ahead. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm a bit dizzy at the moment. So I feel responsible for what people are doing there. Like if somebody does something stupid and they don't really give a shit about it, I give a shit about it because it gives a bad image to the forum. And of that, there was so much of that on the forum, I couldn't take it anymore. And you could just say that, oh, just hand the site over to someone else. No. I'm sorry, guys. This used to be my site. Like back then, I'll be brutally honest with you here. Back then, it was centered around me and theories. At first, in the first months, it was a fan site. And now, let me tell you, I'm not like a selfish dick for saying that. Because that's literally what it was at first. Fans helping me. It was all about the channel. And I wanted to keep the whole thing professional. Now, later on it became not a fan site, but a group site. And then later on it became a public Need for Speed cringe forum. There's a huge difference between the two. And I didn't want theories to evolve into what it became. And I didn't want it to evolve further into what it is now at a certain other site. That's not official, guys. I hope you know that. It's never near official. So anyways, I managed to talk 8 minutes 32 seconds straight only about Need for Speed theories. I mean, fuck. I'm a complete madman. I still have some alcohol in the system. So, I suppose I will leave you guys for now. If you're interested in the site, just go and visit it. For all I care. And that's it.